Alright. Alright. Hello. I'm the most stoic dude right now. Can't tell me nothing. I don't laugh at anything anymore. I'm about 2 quarts of tears low. And we're gonna jump right into the DOSEMU. Alright? We gotta get something done, guys, instead of being stuck on this crap. I'm kinda scared about what I'm gonna find. Alright. It's okay now. Everything's cool. Let's get rid of, let's, let's not get rid of anything. We're gonna type in, let's go to our editor, and we're gonna create, I'm gonna create a file, and I could do, say, make directory, but hey, I'm not gonna do that. Why do that? Folder, fmake, how's that sound? fmake.asm. I could say make directory. That's no fun. We got all this assembly to do. We might as well go ahead and just, I'm not laughing about the 300 bytes of bloat this time. I don't have enough bodily fluids to do it. I'm gonna dehydrate and fall the hell out. We're gonna name our folder, folder dot f folder. You say fmake, folder, nah, fuck, who knows, folder.com, okay, name it, write it, and we're gonna quit after that. But like I was saying before, it's only gonna be about 20 bytes of info to put down, so might as well give us a hell of a lot of room and bloat it up by about at least a factor of 10. And why not just use assembly code? Because I mean, we're going to be here, we're going to be using it, so let's just get in the practice of maybe just typing out some things instead of using stuff that's already laid in before us, right? Okay, if they just far jump all the way up to address 200, it's an astronomical amount, considering that it's only going to be about 30 bytes big. And that's how we're going to do it. I need to move this string. Okay, I don't want to move 09 in. That's a string. My blooper is still resonating, but I'm a lot better now. We want to move into the AH register, the opcode, to create a folder first, right? So let's do that. And the opcode to create a folder, let's just put some comments in. No use in getting all kind of confused, considering we're dealing with a whole bunch of crap like moving numbers that are freaking nuts. That means something is the folder. This is the opcode, remember. The opcode to create a folder. Okay. I am getting better. Oh, you're getting better too. This is the name of our folder that we're gonna name it, and we're gonna call it Goobers. Gooblers, yeah, let's call it Gooblers. Okay. And let's go ahead and add that. We're gonna then set our assembler to address 200. Find bytes. Gooblers. Like, why couldn't I pick a normal name? Why can't I be normal, huh? Remember our zero terminating characters are null terminators, because we're going to be writing this as standard in. Alright. Now also remember too that we need to, well, I'm going to go up here and separate this. I like to keep my that doesn't matter what I have to say about that. Into the CL register. Okay, and give it the folder that we created, parameter of 0. Now, different parameters mean certain things. One may mean a hidden folder. I'm not sure. 0 is like a normal folder. 2 maybe it's like a restricted folder. I don't know, but I do know you can just create a hidden folder. So maybe that's what the 1, 2, or 3, or 485. I don't know what it is. All right, but this is type of folder we're going to say. Okay, and then we have the I'm not gonna go over this. We'll just hit it and quit it. Okay. Yes, I want to save it. Clear. Let's run it through the debugger now. Let's see if it's here. Where am I? fmake.asm. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll send it through the debugger. We'll say fmake.asm. Shoot it. I don't see any errors. I don't know about you. Let's say dir and see if it came out. The .com folder.com came out. That's fine. Should we send it to anything? I don't think we have to send it to the .log file. Let's just run folder.com and see what happens. Alright, send out list. Gooblers is there. Let's see if we can change directory into it. cd gooblers. Okay, and dir. This dir. We are inside of gooblers. Okay, so why not create a file? Why not create a folder? At least get into the motions of getting it done. And that's that. Instead of typing in make dir all the time, you know. Why not use your assembly skills so you can get better at them? I am going to talk about the clear command today. Actually, I think I can rename this folder. By the way, you can hit question mark at any time, and this will tell you, you know, some commands. Actually, there's not very many commands here to tell you about, but there is a rename command. Remove directory. There's a rename command. So I'm gonna go back up and clear. I'm gonna clear screen, and I'm going to rename Gooblers because that's the simplest name. Rename Gooblers to test area. Okay. How's that sound? dir fmake.asm blah 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 test area. Sure. Can we then say let's move folder.com into test area. Alright. Test area. Okay. Dir. Alright. What is this file.asm? I don't remember. Let's edit this file.asm and take a look at it. We are not gonna talk about that. So let's rmove. Can we say rmove? I forget what it is in DOS. The exact syntax in DOS. I've had a rough day. Remove. Why not? This file.asm. Of course. How about del this file.asm? Okay. That's cool. Let's edit junk and see what that looks like. Oh, that's another one of my what to do when things happen to you. Let's del junk.as or junk.txt too. Okay, look at this. I am getting better. I'm not laughing at anything. I am stoic. fmake.asm. I don't know. Let's just get rid of that damn thing too. Okay. Dir. Just cleaning up a little bit around here. Now I'm gonna go into test area .asm, test area, the directory, test area, clear screen, dir. Okay, clear screen. So now I'm going to use the editor. I'm going to edit, and I'm going to make something called a program called clear. If I just left it as clear and say clear.com, well, DOS doesn't have that, but this DOS emulator might have something called a clear.com, and I don't want to name it the same thing. Even though they have a clear emulator or a clear function, okay, I don't want to use their clear function because I want to figure out how to build my own, and I don't want to name mine the same thing that they name theirs, because one or two things is going to happen, and I don't think it's going to be on my side of the favor. So let's name it something that would not be called by nature in the system. Clearme.com, okay? Or how about maybe even let's go long-winded and say clearscreen.com. Okay. And let's set it up. Let's set up our environment here. We're gonna say RCX. I have 300 bytes. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm hitting a brain lock here with exactly what's going on. Good thing I got notes. Yeah, that would have been a dead giveaway there. You heard a beep and I was like, oh, you must have another computer. Yeah, of course I do. He's simple. Can't use this shit. Edit clear.asm. We're gonna name this clearscreen.com. So we're gonna name this file right, and we're gonna say quit. Okay. Now down to business. All right. We want to move into AH02. 02 is the opcode for a byte. A byte? I'm pretty sure it's a byte. Or is it a character? No, it's a byte. You only want to move one byte. If you want to move one byte, you use 02. Now, you know what a byte is. Or is it character? Get character. Does it get byte? Let's say. Let's throw a question here. Alright. I don't remember if it's a byte or a character. And I'm leaning more towards character. But whatever it is, it moves something very small. Okay? Well, one byte. It does take X amount of bits to create one byte. Right or wrong? So it's a little bit of idiot reasoning. I guess we can say that a byte is a character. Why not? And whatever. So we're going to say this is going to move one byte or one char. Of course, because 2 bytes can't make one char. We're going to move one character or 1 byte of information. We're going to move that into the AH register of info. Okay, let's move that into the AH register. Now we're going to move into the DL register 0. Okay, the DLow register. This is the first time, as you can see, that we've actually busted apart the DX register into highs and low segments. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to call this something called screen position. Okay, we're going to call this screen position X. Okay, now we're going to move into the DH register 0 again. We're going to call this thing screen position Y. Okay, let's call, and we could say int21 on this. All it's going to do is execute. we really don't want to execute this. We want to do something like send this to the screen. Because if we just executed this, what it would do is really wouldn't do anything. It would move a char, but what char we did not specify or anything yet. So we don't want to execute this. When we want to use more screen positioning with this. Int 10, like I said before, int 21 is execute, but int 10 is more of, say, standard out, or deals more with screen work. And I'm probably totally screwed up about that, but this is gonna work, I promise. Okay, we're gonna move in OA, and if we look back, let's not exit this. Let's not exit this, but let's minimize this a little bit. We're gonna pull up something over here. CD into Rend Desktop, CD into IQ, and we're going to XDG open. We're gonna conversion.1. Yes, please. No, conversion.1, please. Oh no, bad news is spread to the Linux machine though. If we look here, OA, I'm gonna zoom in really nice and tight here. Just follow my cursor. Oh my god, back up from your screen, it's gonna hit you right in the head. OA is line feed. Okay? OA is line feed. OD is return, but we're gonna just add a line feed. Okay? So let's exit that and stop using the mouse. Shrink up the screen a little bit and use our mouse again. What we're going to do is our character that we're going to insert, okay, it's going to be OA or line feed. Yes. Okay. We're going to insert line feed, and this here controls screen position, or this here has to deal with the screen. Okay, it deals with screen position 00, which would be, I'm not too certain about this, but I do know it works. And forget the details about the position of 00, and we could figure them out later. AH, like I said, we're going to move one byte, one character. That character here, we signed the deal here, so this is expecting a character. Okay. And let's move OA, the line feed. We're going to move that line feed into AH, and we're going to move into CX what we're going to do with it. Which we're going to say, you move OA into AH and move 1000 into CX, or I think with an interrupt 10, this gets printed 1,000 times. Okay, AH or our line feed will be printed 1,000 times. Okay, and effectively shoving the command prompt, shoving the prompt up and printing a whole bunch of blanks. Okay, let's call int 10 to shoot the screen, int 20. Okay, shore this up a little bit. We don't need anything else. We didn't name it anything, or we didn't have any strings to print out. The only thing we are printing out is this line feed 1,000 times. Okay. Okay. Yes, I want to save that, please. Alright. Now let's run it through the debugger. What do we call it? Clear screen. Oh wow, look at it, cut it short for us, how nice. Clearscreen.com. I got no errors. And now let's run clearscreen.com. Super. Let's type out a whole bunch of crap. Do we have line wrapping? Yes, we do. Crap, 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 crap. Oh wow, look at that. Out of space. Sucks, huh? Okay. And let's give some more. Oh boy. Look at that. Did she get stuck? DOS got stuck. I don't know why it wouldn't have saved. But let's exit that. Let's start it again. What do you expect? What do you expect from us? Such a crappy operating system, right? Clear screen. CD into, I don't even know what we had before. Test starter, test area. CD into test area. Okay, Alright. Clearscreen.com is there. So let's execute clearscreen.com. Well, let's put some stuff up here, but not so much that's going to lock the computer up. Okay. And now, we'll hit enter. Of course, it's a bad file name. And let's type in clearscreen.com. Okay. There you go. CLS, clearscreen.com. Same as with Linux, you can type a certain amount of letters in your command and hit the tab and bang. Okay, it'll fill out the rest of it for you. But please, unlike Linux, this operating system does not care about you, and frequently decides to choose your guesses wrong, and quite often will give you something retarded that you definitely were not expecting. Okay, so please choose your character choices wisely, or choose your tabs wisely, because that's that. So let's type in clear screen again, and we see that it works. Alright, now let's do something, and we'll say something like debug clearscreen.com. Okay, let's unravel it and look at it and see what's going on. Let's pull up some registers while we're here. Okay. Now at this guy's talking about unicorns just like I was. You have the instruction pointer now is pointing at 100. Here is 100. At address 100, we're going to say move an O2. Please watch our registers and see what they are full of, if anything at all. Somehow, the CX register always has something in it. We don't know why. But that's okay. It's all in RAM. It's already on our hard drive. Who cares? Let's hit T now to do another step in the execution. Okay, and we will see now that A200 has added into the high position, just as we signified it to do over here in our first command, which is to move our byte into the high position. Okay, BX is empty, of course, because we didn't do anything to it. I'm pretty sure the rest of the operating system will take care of that for us. CX register still has 3 in the high position, and we have to look at the DLs. Let's look at the DX register. Right now it currently has nothing. I'm going to do a step-by-step execution of it, and we'll now see. Okay, yeah, that's right, we added nothing, and we will continue to add nothing again on the next command. The next command is interrupt 10. Take a good look at what's going on in the system. I don't know what will change, because I never have debugged or dumped this program to actually watch a step-by-step execution of it. So what we'll do is we'll hit T again, and did anything change? I don't know. I can't see anything. Of course our instruction pointer changed because it's pointing to the next instruction, or maybe the current instruction. Yes, the current instruction. I think that's right. Is that right? 100? Instruction pointer to 100. Bang. I don't know. Okay. Nothing's changed so far. Let's hit. Oh. Something did change. Took our screen away. Let's hit quit. Our screen is not clearing anymore. But we can do it with our clearscreen.com. Let's debug it again. Instead of saying unravel or unassemble now, Let's do a step-by-step execution. And of course it didn't start out in the 0 place like we thought it was going to. It's now showing the DL position. Next execution, line of execution now will show that we moved into the DH register 00. The next step of execution shows that we're pointing to interrupt 10. Alright, let's see what happens when we hit that. It just goes back to screen. Alright, so let's see what we can do. We can definitely say clear now. Clear screen now. Well, oh no, not in the debugger, we can't. Let's say clearscreen.com. Let's try to go ahead and dump it. Or can we get an execution of certain lines? I don't know. I've never tried that. Debugger. Debug. Clearscreen.com. Okay. See if we can. I think I have tried this before. I think this turned into some massive catastrophe. Let's go ahead and shoot it anyway and see what happens. It just skipped right out. Okay. But I don't know. I wanted to show you things moving around in the processor according to clearscreen.com, but that's not going to happen today. And that's okay. But at least now we have a clear command. We send this dir. Okay. Now I know with a regular DOS machine, can we cd up into root? Dir. Okay. Let's say clear. Well, we have to say. We can't say clear screen anymore because it's not here. It's only in the test area folder. But we can still type in a CLS. Let's type in dir. And where can we put this so that wherever we go it'll make it global for us? I don't know right off the bat, but let's try to copy. Let's try to do a question mark first. See how we can copy a command. CHCP. I don't know what that means. Copy, of course. It's simple. Copy. We're going to say copy. Remember the backspaces or the backslashes are for Windows and not the forward slashes, even though the forward slashes will probably work on EMU, but that's just too confusing. Let's say copy test area, what was it? Clearscreen.com. We're gonna copy that to right here. Let's see what happens. Dir. Okay. Of course, now we are in the same directory, which happens to be the root directory, as clearscreen.com. If we type in clearscreen, or if we type in CLE with the tab, we get a clearscreen.com, and that will clear our screen. Now let's see if we can go into another directory, such as test area. Okay. And we have clearscreen.com in here, so out of the process of elimination, we'll always have a clear screen. So whatever folder you create, make sure you throw a clear screen into that folder, and you'll always be able to clear your screen. But that's not professional. So let's say delete clearscreen.com from this particular directory, and we'll say clearscreen.com or dir. Nothing is here. Let's use CLS. Okay, now let's type in some gadgets. Hit enter. Can we type in clearscreen.com now? Clear screen. I don't think so. Alright. We have failed to make this global in this attempt, but we'll use one more attempt. Let's see if we can move. What is an auto exit bat? Edit auto exbat. Oh my god, there's all kind of parameter and all kind of variables and everything else. Check this out. I don't know. Exit. So I wanted to be able to show you that, but on this emulator which maybe I should have tried to do more work on before I decided to make tutorials about. I can't make this global. I will put up a video though to show you how to make it global on a DOS box, a regular DOS machine, and it's not that hard. All you have to do is insert it into a certain directory. Matter of fact, off screen I'm using mine right now. So if we go to, you can go to the root directory, and I want to go into the command directory, or no, that's not it. I want to go into, say, the, not config, autoexbat, no, Windows. Let's go into Windows, okay, and I'm going to go into command dir. Oh boy, there's a lot of files. There's a lot of files in here. Alright, and that's exactly where it's at. It's in the Windows command area. So, if you have a DOS box, I can help you out right now by saying this is where you need to go. Not if you're using DOSBox. I'm saying if you have a DOS machine. If you even if you don't get DOS, if you download Windows 95, if you have an old Windows 95 laying around, this will work. I really wouldn't. You could do it on a Windows 98 machine, but I really wouldn't recommend it too much higher than that, since Windows has been degrading the functionality of the command prompt and the debug feature ever since Windows 95. Okay? And why should you believe me? It's because I had to go hunt and find my MS-DOS, and I had to hunt in many places to find it, and I got it by unconventional means, and which includes a download of a file. Okay, but this is the direct path that you want to add to where you need to stick your programs that you want to make global. Okay, so this is the path here. Okay, and with this command here you can access for instance our executable clearscreen.com. You can access this from anywhere within your operating system. If you put that executable file, if you put that .com file within this folder here, okay, but please make sure that whatever you name your file is not already some type of name of something that's already on the operating system, or one or two things will happen. You will overwrite the file that is supposed to be there with some file that does not supposed to be there, period. Okay? Okay. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I told you I'd get it together. That's another DOS tutorial. Have a super day. PSOX 10964. Peace out.